Hey guys, this is my post-match review of the Arsenal nil Brighton nil game. Pretty miserable game, to be honest, very lackluster. After a full week's preparation, you'd expect a lot more than that. Brighton are no slouches, but the way we performed was very disappointing, especially after the North London derby. Fully expected us to kick on, and to go to that is really disappointing, and there's not much to cheer about. I guess starting from the positives, we kept a clean sheet. Again, we've kept a few clean sheets recently. We were unlucky not to keep one against Spurs, and we kept one against Burnley and Norwich. So that's one goal conceded in the last four games. But again, not enough going forward. And to be honest, fortunately, I think we were quite fortunate to keep a clean sheet today. We conceded many chances, and Brighton were like their last season self, not converting them. But again, shout out to Ramsdale, who in the dying minutes of the game made an absolutely brilliant athletic save to jump across the 6 yard box and stop Mope from getting the ball. Because had Brighton won 1-0 with Mope scoring the winner, there'd have been a lot of angry Arsenal fans. So we have Ramsdale to thank for that. And again, he is stopping himself from having to make saves. He is putting himself out there and claiming crosses, which stops him from having to make saves in the first place. He's being very proactive, and I think it makes a massive difference with your goalkeeper. And yeah, Leno came out midweek and said he was confused why he's been dropped, but I think it's for everyone to see that Ramsdale is just the better goalkeeper. Speaking on some of the negatives, Saka came off injured during the game. One of our most important players, that is not ideal. Xhaka has been ruled out for 3 months, and again, as you can see today, he is one of our most important players and will continue to be whilst he's an Arsenal player. I thought the Xhaka not playing had a knock-on effect to many others in the team. Partey, for whatever reason, was not his usual self. I saw during one point in the game he was going 1 for 6 in duels contested in, which is nowhere near his standard. He was giving the ball away easily. I thought he was very poor today. Lokonga was alright, but I just don't think he offers the same overall that Xhaka does with the influence he has on other players on the pitch. I thought Odegaard was very poor again today. I say again, he was quite good. He's been quite good recently, but today, games like this, when we're not dominating games, he can be very passive and struggle to make an impact on the game. And I think we saw that today. Smith Rowe was arguably our best player. I thought he could have tried to square it with his chance at the end. And if not, he could have at least tried to go across the goalkeeper, but the chance never really came to him, and he made a pretty good effort in the end, but our chances were really limited during the game, and we didn't deserve to score. We didn't deserve to win the game. I think we're quite lucky to come away with a 0-0 draw. But again, if you can't win these games, at least don't lose them, and that's what we did today. And you've seen that from a few of the big teams this season. They haven't been able to convert their chances or haven't been able to convert it into a victory, but they haven't lost these games. So, yeah, I thought we were very poor and disappointing. I expect to see much better. Xhaka is going to be a massive miss, and we can just pray that Saka is fine. I'm sure he will be. Just speaking on some of the defenders, I thought Tierney, for a while now, hasn't looked his usual self. He just seems, maybe it's the way we're playing him, but we're not seeing the explosiveness. He's not able to isolate a defender and get the cross off. He keeps making crosses into defenders, and often in defensive positions he panics and just clears the ball, and I don't think that's helpful for our build-up play. Ben White and Gabriel, average game. Again, they should be happy with their clean sheet. The problems came further forward on the pitch. We created almost nothing today. And finally, AUBAMEYANG, I thought he was really disappointing. I've spoken before about when he's not scoring, he offers very little to the team. I thought that was not true in the North London derby. I thought he was offering a great deal. He looked well up for it, but then today, back to his old self of just unable to affect the game. And when Lacazette came on, he did a lot more than AUBAMEYANG did during his whole 70 minutes. So I think we need to see more from AUBAMEYANG, and it is looking like a position that next summer we need to go big and target a player to just tie up our attacks, because we've got a solid three behind AUBAMEYANG, in my opinion. But when AUBAMEYANG isn't able to create the link up, that even Lacazette, who isn't the best player in the world, Lacazette makes him look very average at times. So yeah, I think that's a position where we're going to need improving. But we go into the international break on okay form. Brighton are no mugs, so we'll take the draw. It's definitely not what we were looking for, but it could have been worse, especially given the way the game went. And yeah, we just need to be better after international break. Hopefully, since we don't have that many players playing internationally, we can. We've got a lot of time to prepare for the next game. I can't think of who it is, but yeah, that's definitely a must win, and we need to be better.